Young and the Restless spoilers. There are some reports that Y&R producer will return one of the cruel beasts of the film, including Ian Ward, Ray Wise. Now that there aren't enough villains in Genoa, wouldn't it be great if they took home the terrible but charismatic cult leader to do harm? Of course, as Y&R is still resting, we may have to wait a while. Does anyone really forget who Ian Ward is? But for me, never. The villain will not help the drama of drama rise. Back in 2014, Y&R introduced us to Ian Ward, a cult master who influenced many people. He is attached to Nicky Newman. The backstory. You may recall that they explained that Nicky and Paul Williams are in the Jan sect at the same time. Decades later, they acquired a religious teacher who made people believe in the strange sect. It was Dylan McAvoy. For a long time, Nicky believed that Dylan's father, Jan Ward, slept with his guru, being under his influence. Yang rules the New World, fraternity and fraternity groups. But with Victor's wisdom, he and Paul eventually caught Ian when he tried to blackmail Nicky. Finally, when Paul needed a liver transplant, his rare blood type showed that Dylan was his son, not January. Mariah Copeland associated with the cult on Y&R. In addition, back in the mid-2010s about Young and Restless, Mariah Copeland was a follower of Ian Ward. Incredibly, Ian could do it, Mariah was just a victim, and Sharon lost millions of dollars to redeem her daughter.
This leads to the discovery that Mariah is Cassie's secret twin on Young and Restless. Again, the police arrested Ian Ward, but it seemed that nothing was involved. His next trick featuring Adam Newman returned during his fake days of Gabriel Bingham. Two conspiracies against Victor Newman, reminiscent of the story of Young and Anxiety. Meanwhile, Ian Ward is hiding outside the city in a van, where he meets Phyllis Summers and calls himself Fred. She did not know, Ian was plotting against the mustache. In short, Jan Ward then played games with Victor. When he went out and relaxed, like Fred, he returned to prison when Victor came to check on him. However, it's obvious that Ian is behind Project Paragon, a program that destroys Newman Enterprises. But there was a ceremony where he was so good, Jan's story came out rather weak. The writer wanted him to go to prison and put an end to the most brutal empire in history. Later, Ian sent her and strengthened his plans to destroy Victor. He eventually returned to prison, and other sloppy posts appeared around him and Paragon. By the time Young and Restless ended Paragon's story, most fans were already tired of it. The last time we saw Jan Ward was returning to prison for abduction and extortion. But there is plenty of room to return Ian to destroy the civil code for fun. Thank you and goodbye.